Hi there, welcome to A to B training. Today we're going to actually be looking at bandaging a dog's ear. So there tends to be two types of ear. There's like the sticky up ear, which unlucky here sort of has a cross between them both, a sticky up and a down ear. Obviously when we're looking to bandage, prior to bandaging the ear, we want to see exactly where the actual issue is, where the tear is, the cut. So we're looking all around the edge of the ear, on the back of the ear, inside the ear, obviously being very careful now as we're looking inside the ear here. Because if they are sort of sticky up ears, if we don't bandage them correctly, just due to gravity, obviously the blood's going to run down into the ear, aggravate the dog, and they're going to be obviously shaking their head quite vigorously, and the bandage can come off, etc. So we want to make sure that we do bandage this correctly. Once we've identified where the injury is, then we're then going to start remedying the problem by putting the bandage on. What we can use in a situation like this is we've got one of our regular size, a medium size bandage. We can just unravel that like so. And then we've got the gauze in place here. What we can do now is use the shears, cut them off, cut the ends off. Like so. And we do the same to the other side. And now we've got a gauze ready to use. So what we now do, I'll show you a close-up as I do this just now. Now I'm going to use the gauze padding to protect the ear underneath like so. And then we're just going to fold the corners up like that, then the end like this. Now to hold it in place, as this is a sticky up ear, we want it held down, as I was saying. So due to gravity, we didn't want blood, etc., running down the ear and causing the problem to be worse. So now we're going to do this. What I'm now going to do is open up another one of our bandages with another dressing on there. We're going to use this to hold this in place, just like so, goes across the ear. Now, what I'm going to do is very carefully bandage over and under Unlucky's head. Obviously, minding not to make sure it's not too tight, so we don't want to stop any start any breathing problems off. So this goes up and around and over and under. So we're now covering up completely, making sure also not to cover the other ear, unless the other ear was also injured. And now we've come all the way back and round up to the top. We're going to come. Now we're going to tie a knot with a bow, just like so. And we're just going to make sure at the end here now that this isn't too tight at all. There isn't any blood leaking through either of the bandages underneath the dressings. And that obviously Unlucky can breathe okay. And I think we're okay on that. Let's say Unlucky actually had, instead of having up ears, had down ears. We can treat exactly the same type of way. So again, with our gauze pad, we would then, if these were down ears, we would place them up this way, like so, fold the sides over, and now we're going to use our other bandage with the gauze on there as well. We'd open that up. Again, when we do this, we're making sure we're not applying anything too tight. And we are going to start the process by let the down part come down here, the tail, pad over the pad, and then we do the same again, going around the dog. Again, not too tight, so you've got to be aware of breathing issues. And we're not going to cover the other ear at all. And around. There we go. Bring this one up, around. There we are. And we can probably go this one around. And again, we're making sure it isn't too tight, but it's firm enough to hold in place. Then we just bring it to the top, do a bow, hopefully not catching their fur. And we just check that we've done this correctly. We've covered the entire gauze pad up, and there isn't any blood or anything showing through. And obviously the dog can still breathe okay.